Finding your ideal clients as an agency is actually pretty easy. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. My name is Artem, and I help agencies to find and land their ideal clients through LinkedIn and, well, other means if available. This video is the part of a video sequence that I'm going to record and then publish on YouTube, which will help you obviously to land those clients, but we have to take everything step by step. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it and show you how this stuff works. So when it comes to finding ideal clients for your agency, and it doesn't really matter if you come from a digital marketing perspective or you are in a more traditional like an architecture kind of bureau kind of agency type thing, you still would have your main sorts of clients that you wish to be in contact with. And it just so happens that if you're reaching out to clients that fall in the same niche, not even just in the same niche, but they're forming like a part of the same niche within the niche, then you will also have to adjust your offer based on this. But this is something that I will cover along this video. What I mean by this is that not just you go into and start searching for, say, if you're a digital agency and you're looking for SaaS clients, you don't just start looking for SaaS clients. You have to pick something within the niche, within the SaaS spectrum of clients, and then reach out to these guys. So for this specific tutorial, this specific video, I'm going to show you SaaS companies that are called, there's this thing called mentoring software. So I'm going to show you how it's done here. So at the start, I need to have what is called like a seed website. So the first type of a company that I'm going to use in order to find all the other companies that I'm going to reach out afterwards. Makes sense. So in this case, I'm just looking to get something that I can do right away. So mentoring software, and right off the bat, I get this best mentoring software list from Capterra. By the way, if you haven't seen my video about how to get your best ideal clients from Capterra, check it out. It's out there in my channel. So here I see a bunch of options right away. So I'm going to assume that they've got employee mentoring software, and that looks pretty cool to me. So mentor click. So that can be my first mentoring software, employee mentoring made easy. That sounds pretty cool to me. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go into my drive and I'm going to pull a special spreadsheet where I'm going to collect all the companies are that look like they belong to my ICP. So mentor click is the first one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, there are two ways of going from here. Yeah, so I want more companies like mentor click because obviously it's not the only one out there. And I can tell right away that one of the keywords they use is, well, mentoring software. Makes all the sense. And if you look at the features of this website, in anybody who has the SEO background knows this, they've got like all the SaaS companies, they all have similar features. Their website has very, very similar features. And by this, I mean they all have either book a demo page or schedule a demo. They often almost always have the pricing page. And I'm surprised I don't see the pricing page here on Mentor Click. But I'm actually curious. Let's give it a quick look. Price and as you can see, I'm using the advanced search operator here, this bit. So I'm now telling Google that I only want to search for results that come from this page. And funny enough, Mentor Click doesn't have a pricing page, which is peculiar, but not unheard of. Okay, we know it's out there, it exists, it's got some reviews, it's been out there. So sometimes SaaS companies choose to not to feature pricing pages for whatever reason, but it doesn't mean that we cannot, it doesn't mean that they're all like that. So what we do now is we go to mentoring software, the original search that I've done, and type in schedule, so using the parenthesis, schedule demo, and this is coming from, well, book demo. I can also do this, or book demo. So again, here I'm telling Google that I only want to search Google for anything that has to do mentoring software, any websites that have to do with this, and also that include schedule demo, this specific phrase, or book demo in their results. So now I'm going to click this search result and see what shows up. And right away, it gets a little bit more interesting. You can see that there is this result here. It's called Cooper, and it actually gets me to this page, schedule demo, which is exactly what I was talking about here. Yeah, so you can click it, open it up. There's also this chronos.com, request demo information, mentoring software, book demo, request demo. Well, we've seen this one before. Mentor, resources, and so on and so forth. So the list is actually pretty long. And then you can further play with this. You can say schedule demo or book demo, and then you can also give it another search operator, and you can say in URL. So now you're telling Google that you only want search results that have pricing in one of the URLs, and then you click search, and then you get these pages here. Yeah, so Mentorly, recruitment mentors, give me 5.cloud, and so it goes. So now, once you start looking through these pages, well, surprise, surprise, not really, surprise, surprise, they are your, well, what is called your ideal type of clients that all operate within the same niche within the SaaS realm, which is mentoring software. And that is really powerful. As you can see, they're all mentoring software. Yeah. So now you've got all these guys out there. So what you do is you clean up this stuff because you don't want that. So suppose I have like 25, 50, or 100 of these. So what I do next is I'm going to copy them all using this Chrome extension called copy URLs to clipboard. It's very useful. And now I'm basically going to paste them all here. I'm going to paste them all here and clean it up a little bit here and there. And that's pretty much it. That's my list. Yeah. I mean, further clean it up to the home page. So this is how the starting of the list looks like. What else can you do in order to find? So suppose you're kind of running out of these, like a bit of ideas. What else you can do? There's a second option. So first you can obviously find for other search terms that seem like they're within your target audience, your ICP, or you can go and copy, say, Cooper, that fits your profile really well, and then you can go to similarsites.com. This stuff is powered by Similarweb, and then you paste your website here, cooper.io, and sometimes, yeah, okay, so it doesn't exist in this specific database, so let's go try with another one. Let's try with Chronos, and we'll give it another shot. Okay, this is disastrous. It has to be working, but it chooses not to. Let's try another one. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it should be like that. Yeah, apparently you don't need to have like the HTTPS. Okay, this is horrible because usually it works. Okay, so maybe if the website is not big enough, or it's not long enough out there. Oh yeah, there we go. That worked. So I've got this whatever.com, and here we go. So it's spitting out some of the other results. So it's giving me Wattpad. I'm gonna check it out. Script.com, and it's actually showing the percentage of similarity. I don't know what it's basing it off, so it'd be interesting to see. Sometimes they're not really relevant at all, but in some cases they are. So, hi, we're Wattpad, the world's most loved social storytelling platform. Doesn't really fit our employee mentoring program. But so suppose this doesn't work at all, but this is again one of the steps, and I'm showing it here for a reason. I could have just shown you all the good stuff and avoid you, kind of keep you out of my way of thinking, which I think might not be that useful for you because you really want to understand why this is happening. So the idea is that you build up this list, okay, and eventually in the next video, so that's why I mentioned it, it's the series, you will start basically finding the decision makers of these companies, and you basically start reaching out to them using smart ways of doing stuff, and eventually using the smart outreach techniques, creating your brand more than anything. Yeah, because this stuff takes time, especially if you're selling something that is B2B and requires a lot of decision making and a lot of team support and stuff like this. You will start building this relationship with them eventually. So that's about it for this specific video. I hope it's been useful. It's a very small kind of trick that you can use, but it's really powerful because it helps you to find the companies that are very tight within your ideal ICP. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.